I've spent $83,775 worth of frost stars in Whiteout Survival in 265 days. I'm trying to play as an efficient whale. I'm just whaling sometimes, but lately I've been really focusing on trying to be efficient again. And that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Let's take a look at what's going on. If we take a look starting at the event schedule, we can see, oh, I got to do King of Iceville, but I'll check that next. We've got fishing coming up. We got Dreamscape going on now. Actually, it's the last day of Dreamscape, so I do have to get on that after after recording. And then we got the slush station. This is the last day, I think, and then we get another day of the stall. So let's take a look at that. We do have the Tundra trading station coming up, and I have an update on what I'm doing with the daily deals as well. And we got Brother in Arms going on right now. We got a Wild Brawl coming up, which is kind of fun. And then we got Internal Castle where we'll just be rotating, and then we got Canyon Clash and Foundry coming up in the next cycle. So, yeah, okay. So that's what we got going on. King of Icefield, let's see what we got going on here. Essence Stones, it's going to be Essence Stones again, unfortunately. So let's run some stones. What did I do last time here? Yeah, I did it here. Might as well run some stones. Think is that enough? Probably not. Let's check it out. 250, just barely not enough. But with that little difference, I could probably get that little difference in just a little bit of speeds over here.
The fires of war may fade. The glory of courage burns eternal.
All right, that should be good. And we'll get this one queued up again. Check that out. Yeah, that's more than enough. We'll grab this. And Brother in Arms. We'll get points at the castle, basically. Endless Trial. Let's do this quick. Somebody wanted to see me do... All right, so what I've been normally doing, I think with my best score with this event is with Logan and Lynn and Reyna.
Shots clatter.
So Logan, Lynn, and Reyna. And where'd it go? This is what I think I get my best score with. Somebody wanted to see Amos. I think I did Amos before, though, and it didn't really produce good results. So I'll run it a couple times and see. So this I can usually get to 5 billion with this one after a couple attacks. But let's see what happens if I switch that out to Amos. Which I thought this was the first thing I did because this would be all Season 4. And I didn't get as good results. But maybe it was just random bad luck. I don't know. We'll find out. This was my logical... I thought maybe if it was one of those game modes that just looked at total power and not battle mechanics, that this would do well. But look, that actually did substantially less. 4.2. I'll run it again just so you can see what I mean. But it does substantially less. And I can run it with Geronimo as well, so you can see. 3, 2, 1. And 4.2 again. And if I run it with Geronimo, Reyna, and Lynn, I don't know if I tried this combo, but I don't think it's going to do better. For some reason, I don't know what the reason is. We can study the the mechanics there, but like for whatever reason, Logan is the one who does best for this event. I wonder what the theory crafting is behind it, actually. It does have me curious now. So I'll run that again just so you can see it's not random bad luck. And then I'll do Logan again and show you the difference. So this is a second run at Geronimo. And you'll see, yep, 4.5, so not great results. Although, better than Amos, actually. Now I'll put this back on Logan.
The fist of steel are unstoppable.
And, I mean, Logan, what does he have? Deal 30% more damage for exploration and expedition. Defends a city with... But I think this would be exploration mode, right? So maybe it's that. Maybe it's that extra 30% in exploration mode. But we'll run this. And you'll see, usually I can get, after a couple runs, I can usually get 5 billion on this. This is how I got my 5 billion high score. All right, slightly better, but usually after a couple runs, I can get 5 bill. So, all right, we'll leave that alone for now. And I need to return this to my normal arena configuration. So we'll just massage this around a bit.
The hunt only ends.
Yeah, and then he needs next best gear. And she needs next best gear. And then the rest of these just need whatever garbage I have left over. Alright, that's everyone. Nobody's naked here. Alright, looks good. So, sorry for the distraction, but some of you wanted to see that in an endless trial, so had to show it. And daily ranking usually looks pretty good on this one too. So, there we go for that. Then if we take a look at, so that's the event section basically. Now let's take a look at the spend here. Artisan's Trove I'm going to basically skip because it's not super high value. Same with Custom Armament Chest. And same with Custom Pet Chest. And for that matter, Tech Storm Pack, I don't know. I don't really need to be pressing this all that hard. I could put a little bit if I wanted to, but I don't need to be putting a bunch of speeds in the bank anymore. And the value isn't super high anyway, so I'm going to skip those. Now here's one to surprise you. I've been thinking a lot about this, the daily deals. I do get comments a lot, why are you still buying the daily deals? I have been thinking that, you know, it is kind of worth it. And I was thinking like, here's the thing. It is one of the highest values in the game if you value the hero shards. Now at this point, a couple of you have mentioned that I have enough to basically do 2 gens of heroes with this number of shards. So at this point, I'm going to stop spending on the daily deals because I don't really value the hero shards anymore. Now, there is some residual value from trading them in, but it's ultimately not going to be that much. I was thinking originally, my thought process was between the fire crystals and the mystery badges and the VIP points and the residual value from the shards that you can trade in, that it was still worth $5. But I'm following this new focus on being super efficient. And unfortunately, this just isn't super efficient for me anymore. If you still are in a point with your account where you value the hero shards, this is actually a pretty good value. It's like 200%. It does meet the criteria. But since I personally don't value the mythic shards anymore, that 200% doesn't mean anything to me. So the actual value for me is something more like, I don't know, 95%, 96%, something like that. It's less than 100% because I can get these things from other places. So I'm going to skip that. And that'll actually open up some money in the budget for the month. And I'm not going to trade them in either. I'm just going to hold on to them because it will help for other heroes in the future. All right. And then I'll have to see, like if the supply starts going down by the second one, then I'll have to start buying them again, or I'll have to get them from someplace else. All right, that's the standard shop. Let's take a look at the deals section. We got the crystal reactivation. This, again, this isn't a super high value event as far as I'm concerned, as far as what I remember. And I'm pretty good on fire crystals for now. I mean, I know you can never have too many of them, really, but let me check what the value is on this. This is the crystal reactivation shop, and yeah, it's like I thought. Like it's like 98% or so. It's not really super high value. So what am I messing around buying this for? They're all like 96, 98%, 89%. And I don't need to be messing around with it basically. I'll grab what I can for free here and move on. Yeah, so I'll redeem what I can for free. It doesn't cost me anything to do that. And I won't buy any more of these. That's it. All right, Endless Wayfarer is good. Journey Treasures, it's good. Sign it and earn it, all set. Deadshot. Oh, Deadshot. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it, but we're gonna do it. Here we go, just left to right, and Deadshot's gonna do what Deadshot does. I don't even care. I'm not gonna pretend to care. He's not going to get me tonight. Not going to get to me. Not going to get to me. He's going to get to me, but he's not going to get to me. Well, alright, whatever. At least I got a little pet stuff out of it. That's fine. That's fine for what Deadshot is. A pathetic, lonely man. Sitting there, waiting for somebody to come along and shoot at his board. That's right, Deadshot. I'm talking about you. Alright, that's the deal section. Dreamscape memory. Let's see. I'm gonna just do this. I'm just gonna do it this way. Because I don't got time for this. It is not the most efficient thing. I could probably run level 6 without using any bells. Maybe one set of bells or something, but... And then we get to this section. I mean, I probably would need some bells anyways, so... I just don't... It's not the event that I like the most anyways. And I don't have a lot of time because I'm trying to play catch-up after vacation. So now we're in a mode here where I'd have to... I think... Let's see. Can I grab... Are there any fish that come out of this? Yeah, there were some, right? No, I already got them from the login, the daily login. So, I can swap some. Spend... Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I thought this was to redeem... That's to redeem dream bells? You got to turn in fish? Ah, okay. I was going to say, I thought I bought plenty. There we go. All better. All better. And maybe next time I'll try to play this more efficiently by just not using it until the later stages, so I can save as much as I can. But right now, this is feeling kind of good. Because I don't have time tonight, and I don't like this event. I don't know why. I know so many people love this event. I think it's because it's just the cats and your cat lovers, but I just don't. I don't know why. I can't explain it. There's nothing wrong with the event. My only theory is that I don't like how it gets progressively more expensive and you get progressively less time. Just something about that mechanic rubs me the wrong way. There we go. Level 9. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I don't have to sit here looking at cats. Which I'm allergic to in real life, by the way. So there's that. Maybe I subconsciously don't like it because of that. Alright. And one more. I think it's one more, right? There we go. Level 10. Grab all that stuff. Level up. And we're good, right? Completed all the chapters. Got one more level towards the Recall Road. Get some more goodies. And we're done. You know what? When it looks like that, I don't mind Dreamscape memory so much. I can do that. Sorry, apologies for my throat. All right. So we got caught in the rain yesterday, by the way, trying to go to Disney Springs. I don't know if I mentioned that. All right. So we've got, that's Dreamscape memory. We got Spectral Ice Shack next. Oh man, I did it again. I didn't. All right. So make any payments. We didn't make any payments yet because we didn't do this one yet. So we'll grab some more of these and we're going to grab this up to 4th pack, I believe, today. And that should give me, is that right? The 4th pack or the 5th pack? Is it the 5th pack or the 4th pack? Let me see. Let me just make extra sure before I do the spend, in case I don't need to. Shaved Ice event. Pack 1 through 5 for 2 days. Pack 1 through 6 for 1 day. So it's got to be pack 1 through 5. Basically, right? Pack 1 through 5. Because I did pack 1 through 6 1 day. Pack 1 through 5. Okay. So there we go. So this should allow me to finish off all of the milestone rewards up here, which is what I want to do. And that claims that daily mission. What else do we have? Alliance contributions and troop. So let's take care of troops quick. Just do a little quick little bada bing, bada boom. We're in, we're out, we're done. There we go. We get them all training. We got them all training. We're good there. And I'll grab this while I see it bouncing around, or else I'll forget. Alright, got that. We'll make some alliance contributions after I collect my chests here. Since I'm in here, you know, gotta do it. Some contributions. And now we're good to go. There we go. Cleared that. I'll grab these before I forget also. And we got one more day of this shop, so I'll wait to do my final purchase until tomorrow. But we don't have one more day of the slush station. So let's get to the slush station and see what we got. We're going to do the X5. And see if I can get any form of luck. In any shape or form. Hey, alright. That's some shape or form of luck. Alright. Alright, picked up one more. Nice! And we're almost at the 700 already. But we are running out of jam jars. Jars of jam. Let's try outside in. Wow! That actually worked a little bit. Nice! Beating the odds. And now we just gotta run it out. Wow! Just random assignment. Worked alright. Well, it didn't work there, but now we know exactly every spot needs to be. There's only one possible solution. Alright, come on now. Done with the animations. Just let me finish. Nope, that didn't work. Picked up one more. Picked up no more. Alright, so there's 4 of them and there's only 4, so can't be strawberry. This one's got to be bananas. This one's got to be blueberries. This one's got to be strawberries, and this one's got to be peaches, is it? Wait, how could it be? How could this be? Alright. Must be like this. Nope, not that way, this way. I must not have scrolled up far enough. Alright, down to the onesies. Oh, please don't start, Molly. Gotta be that, that, and that. Alright. Best part about this game is the music. And for those of you who play with sound off, I don't know what to say. Although some people say that they prefer it that way. Up to you, your choice. Alright. Can I get one more in? Looks like it. Well, that wasn't it. How about something like this? Alright, not too bad. Alright, and I think we're going to leave it there because I don't want to risk not being able to complete one. So this allowed us to clear the milestone rewards. We had some left over. We had some jam left over. And now I can, tomorrow I'll go into the shop, grab all this value. Nice speed ups there. Tomorrow I'll come in here and I'll buy as much as I can. Let's see if I can, yeah, I'll be able to buy all that, 512. That's about all I'll be able to buy. So I'll be able to get the advancement chest. Well, probably if I get the deals as well, I forget how much that was, but I'll probably won't be able to clear that out at that point, or it'll be real close. But that's going to be my plan. I want to grab all of these and then some pet food for the remainder. Yeah. Oh, these were 400. I forget how many it was. Was it just that much? So I should be fine. I should be fine tomorrow. All right. That's Spectral Ice Shack. And I think we're done with that. We do have lab, but there's not a lot to do in lab. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. First of all, we've got Gear Forge, which is already maxed out until they release the new levels, which I'm not looking forward to. And then we've got Research, and I don't know. I forget what the number is here. What is it, like 60, 15, something like this? Something. Sometimes I run different numbers here, but like, basically, there's nothing I can do here. I'm already, I can, whatever ratio you think is right, doesn't matter, because I'm basically, I got lucky to even get to 22.5. Oh, I got lucky. I got even more lucky by just a wee bit. But I would have to get lucky again, and my luck is running out now. I'm not pushing research hard, so I basically just have to get lucky, and that's not now. That's really not happening. So, wow! I keep talking, and I keep getting lucky. Can I get lucky one more time? No. All right. Well, I got 2 more rounds out of research than I thought I would have got, so I'll take it, man. What's the way? I'm curious, but not this one. I want to see what I look like in neighboring states. Let's see.
You do know.
Lab scores. I'm sure I'm slipping, but oh man. So with those 2 more, I think I'll be tied for second place in neighboring states. Sweet. I did not realize that. Unless he's got some more too. I don't know. All right. So that's all we got. I'm glad I did lab. I'm glad I did lab on camera because wow, that was super, super lucky. I haven't been getting anything with lab. Let's see. Arena is what it is. I'm kind of down because I couldn't play earlier in the week, so is what it is. We'll take what we can get out of it. And do we have anything else? I think we did all the events we can do. Did the endless trials. Somebody asked me. Brother in Arms points will come later. Yeah, I think we're good there. We'll take a look at the backpack next, I guess. I think that's it. Oh, there is something else I can do. I can go into the island super quick, and we'll take a look. I think I got some decoration components or something that can be upgraded. I thought I saw one of them. Which one was it? Maybe not. Looks like maybe not. No, not there. Oh, there is one more thing I know we can do, though. The other thing we can do, I could have swore there was a decoration component, but maybe it just wasn't enough to put it over the top. Was it for the cat? I think it was for the cat. Ah, there it is. Missed it. All right. There we go. One more upgrade on the island decoration component. There is one more thing somebody told me I missed, and I have been so, in the zone, or, out of it. I've been so out of it. Look at this. It's gone up. It's gone up significantly. It's gone from 1779 to 1923. There are more puzzles to be done. So there's this whole Kings of Combat puzzle that can be done. So I guess at this point, it makes sense to open up all these and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing. I could go to the Trove like I've been in the past, but like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. Are you kidding me? What is this? Troops defense 2%. That is the type of stuff I like. But we're talking... Man, yeah, I'm going to save that until these get closer, but... wow. We're talking a whole new set of puzzles to do. And the only way to complete them would be to buy tons of puzzle stuff. I guess I'll maybe wait until Alliance... I mean, I'm going to have to give up my seat. I've already given it up, essentially. But I don't want to... I'd have to go in here. Let's see, I'll grab this. Grab this. But I would have to come in here. I guess I can start requesting stuff. Might as well. See if somebody can help me out, since I help so many people out. Let's see, I'll grab... who hasn't been... I don't even know who hasn't been helped in a while, but I'll pick some people at random. Let me see. Oh, like Corey, I already help out because they help me out so much on little stuff here and there. Anybody else? Oh, somebody from my low spend state. Haven't had a chance to say hello, so that's my way of saying hello. These are some new players that came over recently. All right, and then we'll just I'll just send some to some other folks randomly at this point. Somewhat randomly, anyways. What do I have? One more to send out. Do it that way. All right. So we do have a whole bunch more Tundra albums. What I was trying to say is what I don't want to do is... Where is it? Over here? I don't want to come in here and start spending a bunch again. You know, I'll just keep on buying them from the Alliance shop. Let's see. Over here when I can. That's a weekly rate though. I'll buy these. I've been buying them. I'll buy these when I can. And that's it. Like I don't... That is a nice extra 2% bonus that I would love to have. But I don't know. Maybe if I need it for Alliance mobilization or something, I'll think about it. All right, that's all I have there for tonight. Let's take a look at the backpack quick, see what we've got going on here. We'll clear this out, and then we'll take a look at total resources on the account. These are nothing. These are kind of standard things. Oh, nice. Got some island decoration components to trade in. Some more. That's 5 in total. Nice. That's 10,000. Take that. Hero gear. Stuffs. See what I get on the lucky hero gear chests. All right, just queued up a pity reward is what I did, which is fine. And then we'll just put this all in the bank, in the tank, in the bank. Get a big nothing burger there, like I always get, and just put all this in. All right, now let's take a look at resources overall. I don't know, that general speed ups is starting to accumulate nice. And this is just accumulated with, you know, and the construction speed up's looking nice as well. So that's looking pretty good for this slower spending that I'm getting myself used to. And my pet advancement materials is looking pretty good. I should run this through the calculator before I finalize wanting to get all of them. I really only want to get what I need for the pets unlock. So if I don't need all like 800 of them, I should probably spend the balance on pet food instead. So that's what I'm going to take a look at before the reset tomorrow. But did I look at... Yeah, so looking at the resources here, I've been okay with resources. Steel is slowly coming back up. Slowly, after all that big push. And where is my research going on, by the way? Yeah, it's still got the last... Is that one of the last long research ones? Yeah, I think this is... After that one, my research tree will be maxed out. My battle research tree will be maxed out. And then... Could probably go to growth. I should probably finish off economy since these are cheaper. Maybe use that for some points during next SVS. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for tonight. Hopefully, oh no, I forgot. I started too early. Started my close too early. I got to grab the VIP. And I keep on forgetting about this little calendar streak thing now. Displays a little differently. I'm not going to mess with the wheel tonight. I don't have anything to buy here, and that's where we're at. That number's not moving. It's not moving very, very fast at all. But that's where we're at. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this tonight. If you do enjoy watching this and following along to see my spend, or to see how I'm playing, how I'm evolving as a player, or like tuning into some drama in the game, whatever it is you're here for, I thank you and appreciate it. But there's one thing I need for you to do to help me out, and that's just share the channel. If you like it, other people you know might like it, share the channel with other folks. Maybe we can pick up some new subscribers. And then you yourself, all you got to do to support me is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, whenever I post anything, you'll be the first to know about it. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you later.